In this video, this is the third one, I'm going to show you how to move an object. First of all, I want to clear some space. It's getting too crowded. I'm going to hit Control A on my keyboard in my select mode, Control A. And then I'm going to hit Delete on my keyboard, and then everything goes away, everything I created. I just wanted empty space. I'm going to create a circle. And in that, I'm going to create another circle. And I'm going to delete the surfaces because I don't need them right now. I want to move, I want to have two of these objects, an exact copy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, in my select mode, this is the select tool here, I'm going to, well, you can either click and then hold down your shift key and select. If you select it and you didn't want to select it, you could just click it again. It says plus minus there next to the little arrow. You can, at my cursor, see when I'm pushing shift right now, the plus minus pops up. If you hit control, it only adds. Shift adds and subtracts. So I can add to it or subtract, but I want them both. And then I'm going to switch to my move tool, which is the new tool that I'm showing you right now, this move tool here. And there are several options to move. You can make an object bigger, you can rotate an object, or you can just move it around. I'm just going to move it around. And then I want to copy. I'm going to hold down my control key, and I'm going to click and drag, and it makes an exact copy. Let me do this again. I'm going to undo that, Control Z. Selecting the object. You can also just drag a box around it, selection box. I'm going to pick my move tool. I'm going to hold down my control key to make a copy. I'm going to click and drag with the mouse. You need a mouse for this. If I didn't give you a mouse, you need to have a mouse. So I need to make sure you have a mouse. Please ask me. It plugs right into your Chromebook. Works like a charm. Okay, so now I have two. If I want to, let's say I want to overlap them for an interesting effect, we're going to draw some Celtic knots. Here I could now these lines were cut by SketchUp, and I can make it appear as if it is two knots that are linked. Okay, so this was the move tool, just moving it around. Let's say I want to rotate the object. First of all, computer wants to know, what do you want to rotate? I want to rotate this. I selected it. Then I'm going to pick my rotate tool. Here we go. It doesn't matter a whole lot where you click right now. I'm just going to click anywhere here. And then I'm going to click on this compass here. And then you see how it starts rotating if I move around. You can actually follow this protractor or compass. This looks like a double protractor, I guess. I wanted to rotate it 90 degrees. And it does, again, I can click anywhere. And then down bottom at the right here where it says angle, I'm just going to not click on, I'm just going to type on the keyboard 90 and hit enter. And 90 is an easy one because you can select it on the protractor. But sometimes if you want 47.5, you can just type in 47.5 and it will rotate it by this many degrees. So that's the rotate tool. If I want it bigger, I use the scaling tool. Selected the object, go to my move toolbox and pick my scaling tool, and then you can either stretch it to make ellipses. I'm going to undo that. Never try to undo by hand, it never works. Just undo with the keyboard on the computer. Just hit Control Z and it undoes perfectly every time. Or uniform, so the circle remains a circle. Now it is bigger. The scale is shown down here. So if I want it to be twice as big, I just type in 2 and hit scale. Now it's actually twice as big. Zooming in makes it look bigger. Scaling actually makes it bigger. A car doesn't get bigger when you walk closer to it. It just looks closer. If you want to make a bigger car, well, we don't have that magic. But the scaling tool on the computer will make it bigger. That is this video.